Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Sagittarius. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Four of Pentacles. They're also showing up as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as the Four of Cups, all right? And the connection, we see the Justice card, Libran energy. All right, so this may be a situation where we have karmic justice. Justice can also be a soul contract. It can be marriage. So we'll get more information. But we see the King of Cups. All right, Sag. So you may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Somebody who's creative, maybe even a creative visionary. Somebody who's loving. Somebody, I do feel like this King of Cups is quite grounded, relaxed. I feel you will feel at ease with one another. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, so this is somebody who has stability. I think they've worked really hard for that. But this person may be somebody who kind of holds back a little bit. And I feel like they hold back because this is someone who's done a lot of healing work. This is someone who's learned a lot of tough lessons in love and in relationships. So they really do want to do things right. And I'm getting a mature energy from this person. There may be a slight age difference here. They could be slightly older here. This is somebody who's worked hard for what they have and they have stability to offer. Maybe even, they might even lead quite a comfortable or even luxurious lifestyle for some of you. But they're going to be careful and discerning with whom they let into their life and whom they share what they've worked so hard with. We see the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, all right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we see the Queen of Swords. All right, so this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person may have options available to them. The Queen of Wands can be that there's an ex around them that kind of is still around or in and out of their life, so that is something that you want to be aware of. And it may even be why they initially kind of hold back from you a little bit, Sag, but it's something to definitely be talked about. What I do like about the Queen of Swords, though, is this person is going to be very open and honest with whatever's going on with their situation. This person may also, the Queen of Wands is oftentimes a third-party card for me, but this person may be someone who just hasn't really found the one, or they haven't been with someone or found someone that they really deeply respected and wanted to share their life with in quite some time. So they might be, they may initially approach the connection as something kind of short-lived or like it probably won't work out. Now, I don't get that they're a pessimist, but I get more so this person takes their time before they emotionally invest, because I do think when they do emotionally invest, Sag, they're all in, but they're very discerning. Now, how you're going to be feeling Hermit energy. So I do feel like my Sagittarius with this Virgo energy, you may be used to being on your own and enjoying your independence when you meet this person. But I also think that you're in a really discerning energy. I mean, the Hermit card is very careful about whom he or she allows into their life. And so I kind of get that you're both in the same place where you're now not about to rush into anything. You've learned some tough lessons. You're both independent and okay with being on your own. So you're going to be extremely careful about, whom you move forward with or how emotionally invested you get before you, have this person fully figured out or largely figured out. So this person may be an Aries or have strong Aries placements, but more so they embody this energy of strength and resilience. They're risk taker. They may have a carefree, youthful personality, no matter how old they might be. For some of you, they've experienced loss and they're in a period of recovery, so they could be a widow or a widower. Okay, this can also be another relationship that didn't work out. We see that they're a counselor, and that really tracks with this Justice card. So they're good at mediating situations, and they easily guide people through difficult circumstances. Now, maybe they have a background in psychology or counseling, guidance in some respects, but more so I just feel like this is somebody who really, really appreciates balance and harmony. They're not looking for drama. They're not looking for, game playing. And I feel they're quite straight up about what they want and like what they expect in a relationship. For some of you, they're a Cancer, or they have strong Cancer placements, or they embody this energy. And I see that with the King of Cups. This is somebody who is loving and very nurturing. And again, they're very ride or die when they do get emotionally invested. Now, the Magician card tells me, Sag, that this person is absolutely going to be checking all of your boxes. This is somebody that will communicate freely and honestly. They'll take action that's in alignment with what they're saying. And again, this is somebody who is used to, not only getting what they want, manifesting what they want, but they also have done a lot of healing work. So I definitely get a wisdom about this person. But I also see that you carry wisdom yourself with the Hermit card. So it's kind of like, I feel like we're going to get like a sigh of relief here. Like, oh, finally someone who's done the work. Finally someone who gets it, right? Even if your experiences haven't been exactly the same. Now, for some of you, this person is in their 20s. That's a really specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you. They may speak multiple languages. They may have started traveling or lived abroad in their 20s. All right. And we see this person is very loving, which absolutely lines up with that King of Cups. So very loving, very nurturing, affectionate as well. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? All right, they may be tall. Now, again, these really specific messages, they're going to be confirmation messages for some of you, but they're not going to resonate with all of you. This person is emotionally available. They're open. They're honest. They're ready for love. And we also see that they're wise. And I feel like that's both of you embody a certain wisdom that makes you two feel very comfortable and very aligned. So they're smart. They're observant. They know what they want. All of that is echoing what I've already picked up on here. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? All right, music will be playing when they ask you out. Some of you may meet this person by the water, near the water, on vacation at the beach, at a lake, river, something like that. But some of you might go to like I got a flash of like live music playing near the water, like, like a seafood restaurant or like a bar or like a restaurant, bar, place you go dancing, you listen to live music that's near water. That's super specific, and it's probably only for like one of you out there. This person has a unique smile, and it's going to really draw you in. They may have a pet, so it seems like they love animals, and they speak with an accent. All right, so they could be from a different city, state, or country, or maybe they speak a different language altogether. Now, the Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, tells me that they're viewing you as maybe not emotionally available, maybe not even interested in them when they first meet you. But I also think they're going to be it's going to be kind of unexpected how and when you meet. It does feel like you may meet when there are other people around, like a party or a celebration or a night out. Okay, but again, like I said, that's a specific message coming through. They see you as the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. So they see some aspects of themselves in you, Sag. Again, very loving, very creative, someone who wants to move forward. They don't want to just sort of waste time, and they don't see you wanting to waste time either. And I'm not just talking about in this relationship. I just see in life in general. Again, you both might have enjoyed doing a bit of traveling or traveling together. This person absolutely wants to move forward with you. The High Priestess in reverse tells me this person absolutely wants to see you again. So whether it's the first time you meet or it's after your first date, this person wants to get to know you. They want you to reveal all your secrets to them, right? And I know that sounds a bit heavy, but it's just like this is somebody who's going to be really smitten and enthralled by you, Sag. And so they want to know everything, and they're going to love getting to know you. So my Sagittarius, you're going to be feeling the Two of Swords in reverse. So you're going to feel like, okay, this really could be something. This is something new. This is something like we've got this strong intellectual connection. Remember, you're both embodying like a beautiful wisdom when you two meet after having learned tough lessons. And I think you're going to feel like energy blocks are finally being removed from your love life here. All right, so let's see what they notice about you or they really like about you. All right, we see mystic energy. So this person definitely loves your spiritual side. All right. And we see Fool. Yeah, you're also going to make this person laugh. They're going to love your sense of humor. So you fearlessly reveal emotion. You help people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Beautiful. Now, with the Justice card, I do think that there's some sort of soul contract here between the two of you. It may be that this is a connection that leads to marriage or some sort of stability. But I also think that you two really complement each other in the most beautiful ways. All right. And we see through everyday routine. So this meeting occurs in an ordinary, recurring setting. Alignment reveals itself through consistency rather than spectacle. So this tells me they're in your community, they're in your energy, they're somewhere you like to go or somewhere you go, work, school, the gym, your favorite place to go on the weekends and listen to live music or whatever it might be. And this person approaches connection with curiosity rather than assumption. So growth matters to them. And I do get that. Like, I do think that growth matters to them. I think this person is extremely curious about you. I mean, Sag, you make a huge impact on them. And we see balancing independence and intimacy. So this connection asks you to hold space for selfhood and closeness equally. So again, I do think, I've got two people here who have their own lives, who are quite independent. And I feel like you both are going to really respect each other's paths, respect each other's independence. But when you come together, it just, it feels so right. So I do think, again, there's that balance and that harmony here. Balancing this connection with work and with your social life and with your family and your responsibilities. But I feel like you probably will do it quite seamlessly. All right, so let's see anything else we need to know. All right, so we see let go of the past, clear your energy to allow more love into your life. Okay, so nice advice for you or for them. There's burning desire, so don't forget there's also going to be strong attraction and passion between the two of you. And some of you, this will lead to marriage. I mean, the Justice card is one of my marriage cards. But what's most beautiful here is this honest communication, this clarity and this truth and this ability to really be yourselves and say whatever it is you need to say without receiving, a lot of judgment or harsh criticism. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. Any important dates or times? All right, so we see March, so this could be a birthday, Aries or Pisces energy, and we see as early as next month for some of you. So I'm doing this in the month of July, so this may be something that's unfolding or you're meeting them in August. All right, my lovely Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.